One of the reasons I talk about goals, especially small goals, achievable goals, is because dating isn't like other areas of our life. I just want you to think about for a minute. In work, we can step out of our comfort zone relatively easily. Yeah, we can apply for jobs. We can pitch the idea. We can lead a team. We can learn a new skill. But dating asks something different of us. Dating asks us to open our heart, put your heart out there, asks you to be seen, asks you to be vulnerable, open, emotionally present, and often after you have been hurt. And when you've been hurt, especially in relationships where you had to protect yourself, your nervous system doesn't respond well to big leaps. And this is where goals matter. I learned years ago setting small goals. Sometimes my goals were just to get me to the end of the year. When you're in a relationship that is dysfunctional, controlling, narcissistic, or any relationship, you set small goals that get you there. This is how, as leaders and as successful, strong women, we get through things. We know what the absolute goal is over there, and we set small goals to get us there. I learnt years ago that building change gradually, not through force, not through pressure, but through strong, small actions, it means that your body can actually tolerate the change. So the small goals, they help you build evidence. They create a sense of, I can do this. I'm safe doing this. I'm still me, even when I stretch. And that's important because when it comes to love, your system isn't just asking, can I do this? Your system is asking, will I be safe if I do? For women who've grown, healed, left controlling, emotionally unsafe relationships, the instinct to protect is strong. And it makes sense. I can relate to it. It was the same for me. You're not avoiding connection. You're protecting what matters. Small goals allow you to move forward without overriding the protection. They help you step out of your comfort zone without flooding yourself, without forcing chemistry or abandoning your boundaries just because somebody shows some interest. And over time, those small goals, those small steps lead to something much bigger. Confidence, discernment, and self-trust. Because dating isn't about proving that you're brave. It's about creating safety while you're open. And that's where real aligned connection actually begins. You know, moving away from putting up with, moving away from compromising, moving away from settling, and moving away from people pleasing, that's a big step. And if you're ready, having a structure, having something that holds you accountable. Think of it this way. If you go to the gym or you're doing Weight Watchers or whatever it might be, you weigh in. There's things that are small goals. There's things that hold you accountable and things that make you feel proud that you're taking some steps and achieving something. That's why my Fear to Flirty formula as part of the Aligned Love Academy works. Because I needed structure. I needed something to hang on to. I needed something to keep me going so that I could change where I was. Because there was times when I didn't even feel like I had much to keep going for. I was such a victim. And I needed to change that. And when I did, I then became jealous and envious of others. that had a nice person behind them. I often wondered if I would ever find somebody who would value me, support me, and love me. But more importantly, somebody that I wanted to support and love, somebody I was into. I was tired of attracting people that were into me, but I wasn't into them. So this is why the things I talk about, I know they work for my clients, they work for me, and they worked for me. So think carefully about how you're structuring your love life, how you're letting your heart out of the gates. You know, you've protected yourself for so long. That's why you're strong and independent. But you don't have to do it alone. You can find a person who is so attracted to your strength and your independence. But you need to show up as you. You need to be the person you want to attract. I'm always running masterclasses and webinars and workshops. Just follow me. The link's in the bio, and you'll see all of the free events that I do. I really look forward to working with you in one of my free events so I can show you how you can start to change the way you date, the way you bring yourself out, how you set yourself up for the future, how you apply what you have applied in other areas of your life into love.